Okay, welcome back. Getting straight back into it. Let's go. We've almost sieged this holding down. Not a very interesting one, I'm afraid. We've dragged somebody out of her hiding hole. We've got a lot of prisoners. Can we ransom any of them? We cannot. How am I going to get more piety like this? This is terrible. Let's... Somebody's in a faction. I want him to not be in the faction. No, we'll do nothing because nobody's actually in any factions. You... Is this adventurer... It looks like the adventurer is no longer around, so whatever. In which case... My spy master can just come home for now. Make sure that nobody plots to kill me. Right. How are you for troops? You're alright. Excellent news. 100 gold. We can use gold to upgrade our holdings. It looks like we've already filled out our holdings. Oh no, we've got another one here. Is that my De Jure Duchy? I think it is. Yes, it is. So we'll just build another city. And then once we have all the cities, we can start actually upgrading holdings properly. Looks like we're making a ton of money. In response to the new wave of Crusades and Jihads, right, the Tengri now have great holy wars. Successful crusade for Hungary. Oh, okay, so they now have great holy wars, but they've also just been beaten back by the Catholics. And in my experience, by which I mean the last time I played, or a Crusader Kings game I've got going at the moment, Tartaria managed to form, lost a crusade to Hungary, and fell apart in factions. It was great. So hopefully that'll happen, because that'll give us more of an opportunity to maybe take some land up here as well, which would be nice. They don't look like they're going to fall apart right away. Slovak. Oh, he's called the Caliph in. The Abbasid Caliph. Just not what I needed. How did he get the alliance? How? This is kind of what I hate about wars taking so long. You're just like... I need to get my alliance with the Muslihidin? I can't say it because of this stupid... Muslihidins, yeah. Muslihidins. I need to get my alliance with them up and running. I believe I've got somebody betrothed to them. My daughter is betrothed? Yeah, my daughter is betrothed. She comes of age in November, even while we're trying to kill somebody in that realm anyway. Got 85% war score. Conspiracy remains uncovered, that's fine. The Abbasids do have a big revolt. Well, the Abbasids have a revolt, so they're probably going to go and deal with that before they deal with me, and I've won this war. Excellent. Stand down the levies. We're not going to hold that tournament because we might need the money. How big is this army? It's just 2,000. Okay. To be a good friend, I should probably learn more about this religion. I'm going to learn more about Zoroastrian. Zoroastrianism. Zoro. My daughter can marry this person. Will result in an alliance with Caliph Jabir, which is wonderful. Now he's my ally. Well, he might start calling me into silly things, but I can start calling him into silly things as well. And on top of that, he's my ally. You never know. I'm a decadent ruler, by the looks of it, which is not so good. Let's observe Ramadan. Costs 100 gold, but I get piety for it. I can become charitable, lose decadence and gain piety. Lose decadence, gain piety. You can gain a lot of piety very quickly as a Muslim, which is nice for quickly converting them and quickly converting back. Yep, set free everybody I don't care about. Send out the invitations. Great thing. A golden necklace for my wife. Sure, it's very expensive, Ramadan. It's a nice show of wealth, but it's also a nice show of piety, which is good, because that's really what we need. My son needs to marry, and let's see who he can marry. Princess of the Arabian Empire. Yeah. I could go for an alliance with the Abbasid Caliphate. I think it's an alliance with the Abbasid Caliphate. I might be wrong. I myself could marry another person, actually. But, yeah, no, I think I will. Somebody the Conqueror is generally a good person to ally with. What have you conquered? Conquered some stuff over there. Well, you know, I'll take it. I can press de jure ducal claims. Yeah, there we are. Big old Tatar revolt. What's it a revolt for? I can't see the capital of it. Ah, down here. It's a revolt to put somebody else in charge, but it still keeps them weak and it keeps them occupied, which is fine by me. I heard about the madman who tries to blackmail Jamila before my friend Jamila came and asked me for help. She's not known for her diplomacy, and as desperate she is, it's even more likely that she will handle a situation with less tact than needed. I'll help you, don't get involved, the blackmailer is mad. If you want my help, I want to be reimbursed. Yeah, I want to be reimbursed. I want money. Okay, so what were my de jure claims? Tatar revolt, that king there. That king does hold some more land over there. Right, I've gotten the money, now here's what we shall do. And I get 105 from a tithe as well. That's nice. This guy has a lot of allies. Let's see if any of them are relevant. If not, then I will go and grab his land, because I believe it is in the Empire. He's got a king ally, the King of Gujarat, and the Maharaja of Rajputana. Rajputana? Oh, that big area there. Well then. Oh, but he's under... Oh yeah. Sure, okay. Well, I don't know then. Maybe not. That looks like it might be a bit more trouble than it's worth. This plot is still not going anywhere. His heir is still only a 5-year-old, so that's not so bad. I just need this guy to die. How much would it cost to? 23% chance. Not really feeling that. Die by poisoned wine? Maybe. Maybe that'll do it. Let's become Sind. Yes! He died not knowing the name of his killer. Right, so he's now a child on the throne. Which means, hopefully, they'll be thrown into a little bit of chaos. Maybe not. Well, they're defending versus infidels right now. So... And it looks like they're not doing too well. They've still got a lot of troops and they max out at 22,000. I actually max out at 15,000. Marry my half-sister to some guy? Sure. A faqih is an expert in fiqh, which is knowledge of legislative rulings pertaining to the actions of man as derived from their detailed evidences. I've been asked if I would like to study with some of the best fuqaha of Nishabur, so that I may one day become one of the greatest jurists of the Islamic world. This is an opportunity I don't dare say no to. I become a student and gain some monthly prestige. That's cool. I guess you don't say no to that. Oops. City has finished construction in Burhand. Create a new vassal. There we are. Good, good. Everything looks like it's going quite well. Let's gain some prestige, lose some decadence. Actually, gain 25 piety from that. So I'd need to do it 8 times. Oh, how weak are you? This could be the moment. Do I need to go over there at all? Afghanistan is in the Empire. You've not got many troops. You've not got many allies. The Abbasids are busy with a revolt. I've got a truce. Truce until July, so... In July, we'll go against the Ghaznavids, take some more of their land. I do wonder how close we are to forming the Empire. I control 32%. I need to hold at least 2 kingdom titles anyway, so... Daughter was born. Wonderful. I've finally gotten a chance to do something special with my special someone. And there are so many things I want to do. Let's spend the time with my friends instead. I may need this money shortly. So, the question is... what to do about the Shia problem? He's currently losing his war, but he's not losing his troops. So I don't know what he's doing with his troops, but they don't seem to be fighting. I need the Abbasids to attack them. Or them to attack the Abbasids. Although now the Abbasids border me, that's not so good either. Tartaria has reformed, as it were. Right, now... the Abbasids bordering me is just such a pain. Although they're involved... oh no, he's involved in a lot of things. The Abbasid Caliph... where is he based? Down here. Is involved in a single decadence revolt. Okay. Well, okay, the Abbasids might be falling apart then. In which case... it's time... can I not holy war this guy? I'm Shia. He's Sunni. So... why not? Why can't I holy war? Why can't I holy... oh, do I? No, I don't already own the duchy. Besides, that normally doesn't matter. Why can't I holy war him? Is it because I'm a bad Muslim? Am I a bad Muslim? Look, can I holy war this guy? I can holy war that guy. I can holy war this guy. But for some reason, I cannot declare a holy war on this guy. That's weird. That's very weird, and I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I also don't like these guys. Right, I think it might be time to go Zoroastrian again. And quickly try and come in here. Oh, he's ended his war. Let's keep an eye on it then. At a moment's notice. Give the satrap a chance. I want to be able to come in and just quickly deal with this. Right, what are opinions of him now? Opinions of him are not great. Short reign, medium crown authority, stuff like that. But I'm not sure that's going to lead anywhere. Like, he's got no decadence, so that's not going to be an issue for him. He's got 15,000, not including the bonuses that he'll get. Whereas I've got 17,000. Could do it. I might be able to do it actually. Who are my allies? Nobody really. No. Job well done. Right, I need to... I think I'm in a mosque somewhere that I don't want. Here we are. Tortured by indecision. I cannot quit. I'm so close. Right, a year of studying fiqh has left my head poor and weary. My poor head weary. The other faqirs are merciless in their demands. I'm to study the Quran, the Sunnah, Imja and Qiyas to prepare myself for the last exam when I call myself a faqih. I cannot quit now, so close to becoming a faqih. I feel like I should become a faqih before declaring war on anyone. I also feel like this is going to give me the scholar trait. It seems like a long way round to get the scholar trait considering how easy it normally is. People do want the child dead. Just wondering if we kill him. He's happy to accept that I am my own religion, so that's good. I do feel that the Shia are the next people I need to attack. I wish the Abbasids would crumble just a bit more. My co-conspirator has let me know that Caliph will soon die. It's nice. Oop, what just happened there? Something happened. Did you... Oh, it looks like he swapped out. So there's now a new Caliph in town. Not a very powerful one either. My heir is unmarried. But he's going to marry that person. And we killed that person as well. Right, what are opinions like? Opinions of him, not wonderful. Opinions of him, also not wonderful. I'm guessing this war ended because a faction fired or something? I don't know. This looks too far back. Or Maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh. So I think I now have two options. I can try and attack the Shia. Become Zoroastrian by donating lots of money to charity and become Shia. Or I could attack the Abbasids, or the Manamids as they are now known, who look like they've just become weaker. If I let it tick a little bit, they might become strong again. So we're going to end the video here. Beginning of the next video, we're going to let it tick a little bit and then see what our options are. See you next time.